If you guys saw this little setup I had, it'd be so funny because I have a camera on top of another camera, and it's, anyway, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna review The Defenders for Netflix. So I have some mixed feelings about the show. The way Netflix is handling the Marvel properties so far has been, it's kind of a mixture. It goes from they handled certain things great, pure shit. Iron Fist. The Defenders. Okay, there will be a couple of curses here and there, but there will also be much praise. Okay, so listen carefully. Okay, so Defenders is an amalgamation of the other 4 series of Marvel Netflix collaborative characters. So you got Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. Grr. The overall thing about it is that the series kind of have been falling off a little bit. Like Daredevil first season was great. Daredevil second season was fantastic. Jessica Jones was good. Luke Cage was good. They're kind of like, for me, they're kind of tied right there. Then Iron shit was like, I try to give it an okay review, like it's alright, and then I kind of try to rewatch it, and it's like, no, this sucks. Grr, I may fist grr. That's why I set the light up. They just do that several times. There's a fight going on underground, and everybody's battling, and you see the fists come up, and they start fighting, and the fights were much better in this Defender series than they were in Iron Fist. So much better. You have the return of Styx throughout the series, and everybody kind of meets up little by little, but they're mainly following Iron Fist, which is kind of getting on my nerves already because I don't like the actor who plays the character. In Game of Thrones, he played a gay prince or something. He was way better at that. Doesn't matter, love is love, right? So I'm watching this and I'm like, okay, they're following Danny Rand's story. The Hand is trying to take over. Everybody has dealt in some way, shape, or form with the Hand, except maybe Luke Cage. I think maybe he just heard about it. And that's kind of the point of the story. He's kind of thrown into this world. I like the Luke Cage character a lot. Even though the actor is just okay, I like his character a lot. So yeah, so you have the badass Daredevil, Matt Murdock, and Charlie Cox, who plays Matt Murdock, who plays Daredevil, is on point, fantastic throughout the entire series. I wish they would have given him more. Good overall arc within the story on how he meets Jessica Jones. He plays her lawyer while she gets in trouble for following an architect that leads to the building where the Hand is trying to open a gateway to wherever the hell they're trying to go. Luke Cage is just trying to protect his neighborhood one family at a time. And there was a strong emotional story right there that I was like, that was such a good story. That was really good writing. I really appreciated that. By trying to protect this kid who unfortunately dies, and he's there with the mother of the child who dies. And she gets extremely emotional, and they killed all my babies, they killed all my babies. And Luke Cage just kind of just like holds her, just kind of like hugs her, and while she starts flipping out and everything. And I thought that was such a powerful scene. Like, this show kind of took certain things up a notch from the other series. So you have to give the Defenders some respect right there, because they did much better with interweaving the story arcs and storylines and actually making you care about it. Daredevil has a very big stake in it because of Elektra, and Elektra being the new Black Sky apocalyptic fighter warrior to destroy all. He still loves her, and he's trying to bring out the love from her past life because she was resurrected into this evil devil. It was a strong story arc for Daredevil, a good story arc for Jessica Jones, a strong story arc for Luke Cage, definitely. I think I related to the Luke Cage story arc more than the others. And then the Danny Rand Iron Fist story arc was fine because he was the one with the fist. Is it glowing? Does it look like it's glowing? No, he's like the one, he's like the gatekeeper. Like, his fist is the key to open the door to wherever they have to go. If he said, I think throughout the series they said he's the immortal Iron Fist. I think like 5 times. They mentioned, oh, I'm the immortal Iron Fist. And it's just like, how many times you gonna say it? Like, little kid. I mean, they kind of describe him as a little kid. Like, oh, he acts like this, then and that, but he's still just a lost child and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I think they wrote that in after the fact, like in a reshoot or something, because this dude did not play a powerful warrior whatsoever. He had some cool little scenes. He fought way better here than he did in the first one. Gotta admit that. Still kind of like a bitch. The camaraderie between Luke Cage and Iron Fist, if you read the comics or if you see any of the cartoons that they actually were together in, Iron Fist and Luke Cage have this cool little joking buddy relationship, like big brother, little brother, picking on whoever. And they're kind of like heroes for hire. Oh, that's what it's kind of called. Heroes for hire throughout Manhattan to help the smaller situations throughout the city, while the Avengers kind of dealt with the bigger stuff, you know? Yeah, overall, through and through, I wanted the Defenders to be a little bit more. I did not like the very ending, and what I mean by the ending, I mean like the last like 30 seconds, 8-episode series, which I think there could have been so much more like meaty story arcs, more of a conflict between certain characters if you just added like 2 more episodes, you know, because some things were a surprise, especially with Sigourney Weaver's character. I kind of wanted to see a little bit of a cameo from Punisher, like even if it was something small, even if it was like a minor thing, like maybe he just stepped out of the shadows at the ending, or he just pops up somewhere along episode 5 or 6 and he goes, I can't deal with this right now, I got something else going, and then he goes off into his series, because his series is coming out next. I can't wait for the Punisher series. Just letting you guys know that. Elektra's performance, I forget the actress's name, but Elektra's performance, she was kind of a badass. She was a sexy badass. Some of the fights, she took down people with no problem, no worries. You could tell she obviously held back when she was fighting against the Defenders. And I think some of those fight scenes with the Defenders should have been choreographed a little bit tighter, a little bit better. Especially since they had 8 episodes, they should have showed a little bit more action. But the series, all in all, was good. Elektra did a good job, all in all, being one of the villains. Okay, the hand kinda is just like the foot in the Ninja Turtles, which was like a bunch of badass ninjas that the main heroes corrected, and then you got like the main ones over here that you fight, especially like the old lady with the cane. She was a badass. The old lady with the cane, she was fucking people up left and right, all over the place, you know. The other guys were whatever, they were there. Hopefully Punisher is 13 episodes. The Defenders, drinking some water because soda's bad for you. So what did you guys think of the Defenders? What did you think of the review? Do me a favor, please share the video. Okay, hit like, hit subscribe, share the video. Please share the damn video. Really would appreciate that from everybody who sees the video. Just one share, nothing crazy. You know, you don't have to write a whole page or anything like that, or describe whatever. Just share the freaking video. That's it. Okay, really don't want to end the channel because I'm not growing, and right now it's stagnant. So anyway, thank you very much. I'm Ray from Rated R Reviews. Tell me what you thought about Defenders. Leave it in the comments below. Share the video. Subscribe. Thank you so much. Peace out.